All right, there we go. Hello, and let me let me adjust this. This is very loud relative to everything else. Let me put this more in front of me. Cool. So welcome. It's been a while since this channel's been active. Oh, I have been trying to figure out how to make that app stop making noise on the computer, and it doesn't seem to be working. So I apologize for that. I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, so this is Palia. I've played it a bit before on stream, I think, but I'm currently getting everything kind of set up. I've started doing the Elderwoods expansion. Basically, what's going on lately? You know what? I can't hear myself well enough to know. Oh, we're gonna set this to and I guess I can raise this back up. Okay, be more manageable. Anyway, so I don't need to do that at all. All right, there we go. All right, so that should make it easier. There we go. Yeah, now I can hear you. I can hear everything easier. Oh, that's the look here, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, I have been doing a lot of work on on my game, my Palia game. As you can probably tell, if you never saw it before or just know what's going on here. But basically, um, we haven't streamed in a while. We've had a lot kind of going on. There was a while where not a whole lot of game was actually happening, and then we started to resume Andrew's March, but we were having trouble. Like, we were inconsistent, and I wasn't remembering to stream, and it was just a whole lot. And so, basically, yeah, there's been nothing. There's been no streaming happening lately, and I'm trying to fix that. So, but I've been exploring the Elderwoods expansion, and so I'm doing that now. Now I am partway into that story. So this is going to be there's going to be some spoilers. So I must warn you about that now. Oh, I haven't done that yet. Tattered note. Anyway, yeah, so there'll be some spoilers. So I must warn you about that. But like I said, I'm partway into it, so there's a bunch of stuff that you won't have seen, or there's a bunch of stuff that you won't see because I haven't. I've already done it. And there's some stuff that you will see because I'm about to do it. But let's see here. Mostly, I've just kind of been exploring and finding what quests there are and finding what materials there are, and working on. Lately, I've been working on building up all my friendships with everybody, and romancing everyone, romancing everyone in the entire game, because I can. and you unlock story that way. Like leveling up friendships and leveling up romances is how you unlock a lot more story. And so I've decided to I'm just gonna romance everybody and get everyone to max friendship and max romance and unlock all of the story. So let's see, what's this note? I've looked everywhere for the slime core. My efforts have all come to naught. My hair has congealed into a single clump. My shoes are ruined, and my reputation is in tatters. The Ogapu have defeated me. They guard the core jealously. I just have to buy one for my thesis, but who can afford the outrageous cost? Oh, also, that's what my character looks like. Oh, I should put that to... They've done a lot of work to Palia lately. Not just with the expansion, but just various making things work. Let me give you a tour. Yeah, you know what? Let me give you a tour. So this is not the house that I have active on the thing. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to go to the one that I do have active because I need to catch up with that. I need these two to age up. What's going on with that? Alright, so they rolled out a thing where... Oh, an ad break. Alright then. Cool. It's cool, apparently. There we go. Alright, ad break's over. Cool. So, they do this thing now where they have this home tours where you can submit your home and then people visit each other's homes and they rate them. These reactions, like apparently mine is cool. I don't have very many reactions, but I also don't like. A lot of people go on to like Reddit or on the chat or whatever and ask for reviews. I do not tend to do that, so I don't get many reviews. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I stopped visiting other homes because the design aesthetic I kept running into was just let's put everything on display. Like, and you'd walk into these houses and it was just room after room of just fish piled on top of each other and drugs piled on top of each other. And just it was just like let me just unload everything, and had hundreds of votes of a specific vote category, and they were specifically asking for that vote category, and I was just like, this seems one, I don't like this. I don't like any part. I don't like this. And so I wasn't even participating for a while, but after a while I was like, I'm just gonna submit my house, and if people visit it, they visit it. But this is for this house, I did not set up with that in mind. Like, this is just the house that my character lives at, basically. And so I've got my windmill here, I've got my stables sign here, I've got my garden here, which I'm going to deal with in a minute. Got all my stuff for my garden here, which you'll see me dealing with in a minute. Got some flowers and some trees scattered around, you know. I got a porch swing over here, and this, that. You know, a nice little outdoor shed area, like nice hangout area out here with makeshift furniture. It's kind of some forest. I put in a lot of these trees specifically for the look of it. Then over here, I've got these guys that I got as rewards for things. I've got this fountain that I really like. This area where I can do my grilling. Got my preserves over here. And worm farm. Like an outdoor entertaining space. I got my bar here. Got fire. Got my, I don't know, Phoenix shrine thing. I got this fire. You know, cool little outdoor hangout spot. And then in here, though, so I'm going to come in this door, actually. So this is obviously my front door. My front porch. Nice. I'm going to hang out there. My front door, Tish really wanted me to get up some marriage stuff, wedding stuff, so I did. Got this. Oh, that's for the farmer outside. I got these seats in front of the fire. Got all my awards and oh, I do have one of those guys. Look at that. I forgot I have one. Got this area over here, which includes that Ozaki guy and those stuff. There's not a whole lot upstairs, honestly. There's a little sitting area with my things. Come through here, we got the courtyard. It used to be the Temple of the Roots tree in there, but I've moved it. I'll show you that in a little bit. I gotta put a new tree in here, I guess. So over here is the guest wing. So when people come to stay, they have this nice little cozy area to stay in. And there's, you know, 2 bedrooms over here. For my guests, and a little living room for my guests. I don't even remember what some of the stuff is. There's a bunch of stuff that I like set up forever ago and then haven't touched in a long time, and I don't remember all of it. Anyway, so here's the dining area. Nice, you know, got those reward heads up, trophy heads, and over here's my kitchen, which has 3 cook stations because we were doing cooking together a lot. Me and Carol and Jacob. And there are some dishes that require multiple cook stations. So yeah, that's this. That's my kitchen. You know, off of kind of an extended dining room area. Then here's my workshop. Oh, do I have stuff? trying to keep 100 of everything on hand, so that I have enough to do whatever I need to do, but it's not occupying all of my storage. Anyway, and then in here is my suite for me and my assortment of lovers. Um, I originally had only romance 2 characters, and it was Tish and Kenyatta, and so this is kind of, they get their portraits when you reach max romance. There's their portraits with spotlights on them, and there's stuff like that's Kenyatta's thing. I think I got that from Tish, stuff for them in here. But I actually have a second house, a second plot. You would tour that in a minute, but first, I deal with my garden. So I don't just make tons of seeds. I have a system. In fact, here, it's this. So here's my spreadsheet for Palia. As you can see, I have my thing mapped out. I'm looking to add butterfly beans. That's why why I was trying to clear out that one thing. I've got under that I have my map out of everything. I have to figure out, because apparently butterfly beans are harvest boost. I have to add a column to make that work. Ugh. Anyway, tracking all the what they like and what they need and everything. I think this might be a slightly outdated. I think the rest might be actually. So the ones that are black with white text are we're at max friendship. We've reached max friendship. Everything that is red with white text is I have achieved maximum. Well, okay, these ones I've achieved max friendship and romance as may be the case. Like Kenyatta and Tish, max friendship and max romance. Everyone else is just max friendship right now. The red ones are I've achieved max friendship, but I have not achieved max romance. And then the ones in white are people that I haven't achieved either as yet. Over here, I'm tracking the stuff that I need for the artifact site. It used to be what was over there on the right hand side. Used to be what was over there was what I needed for the night sky temple, but I finished that, so that's not there anymore. But in the middle here, this on hand, that is where I track how many of each type of seed I need to have on hand at any given time, and it is double the number of plots that I have for that. I have to actually update my plots because it's not accurate since I updated it for the butterfly thing. But let me go take care of my. But yeah, if I get extra, I sell them off, extra seeds. But I don't make too many extra because I just don't have. I don't think they're. I just don't like that as a way to. Right. Corn. I have to remember what that. Oh. I do this in a particular sequence. Now, I recently learned, I say recently, it was last year, I found out that I'm autistic. And so this, You know, it might be a factor in the way that some of this is played. Okay, yes. I can do it now. Alright. So obviously I just have the one... Ooh, you know what? I need quality up fertilizer. That's what I need. Because I need to get some quality... I need to get some quality stuff. Butterfly beans. So that I can get some... Yeah, I need quality butterfly beans. So that I can get quality butterfly seeds. Yes. And incorporate that the rest of the way into my garden. Because I did 2 of them. But I had to wait until I had... There we go. Yes. As you can see, I need the butterfly beans for the quest. I don't know how long it's going to take to get those. I don't know how fast they grow. This expansion is new enough that the information on that stuff just isn't on the wiki yet, on the Palia wiki yet. But the entry for the butterfly seeds said that it does the harvest boost, which is how I know that. It's because the game told me. So, anyway, I'll give you a quick tour of the other house as soon as I'm done setting up my garden, and then I will go to the Elderwoods and show you around there. I know the listing for this said I was doing Elderwoods going to, but I have to do this stuff. Like, this is part of my maintenance. I make the game work for me. Not plant anything there. Not plant anything there. So that when that tomato comes up and I have the butterfly seeds, butterfly bean seeds, I can plant that other one. I have 2 spots for that. Apparently pumpkin too, which... What was that? Let me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cotton. Okay. This is why I keep the spreadsheet open on my other monitors. I'm gonna have to remap this whole thing because there was, you know, as you could tell, there was a whole bunch of stuff. There was different things in the place where the butterfly beans are going, and none of them were harvest boost. So, like, the relationships are all out of whack now. So I'm gonna have to map it out, but I'm kind of waiting to do that until I see, until I get all some pumpkin seeds and see what pumpkin does, and then I can map it out and how much space it occupies. Oh, okay. Alright, copper. There you go. There. go. And I need to do this a bit faster, but computer's being a bit slow right now. I mean, there's the stream running, there's Palia running, there's the internet running. I'm not surprised, but sees my short on. Carrot, I'm supposed to have 12. Onion, I'm supposed to have 8. Only 4. Sell off the excess. Potatoes, I have more than I need. I only need 12. Tomato, I only need 12. Corn, I need 8. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Wheat, I'm supposed to have 8. Rice, I'm supposed to have 4. And cotton. Get Alright. So that can run while I'm out running about. Let me see here. Okay, so anyway, this is Laughlin Estate, going to Country Cottage. Real quick. I'll give you a quick tour. This house is significantly smaller. But I do have a couple trees to... So this one kind of surrounded this area with these flowers, and I've got this walkway of tiger lilies. And this walkway of these, or this wall of these, just started have more seeds. I'm debating whether I want to actually continue it or not, like the whole way down. Anyway, so yeah, so this is the front entranceway, the walkway, got some low trees, got some nice trees around. Got the thing from the one temple there. This is the one that used to be in the courtyard of the other house. I moved it here because this house was on display at one point. That's not right now. Got my fountain. Got the thing from the other temple. There's my other stables from this house. There's my thing from the other temple where I get the magic seeds. There is nothing upstairs yet, so I'm not even going to bother going up there, but I got that thing up there. Got these guys here. Got this thing? Is this from Tish? Yeah. This is a thing from Tish. Sorry. You know, got all kinds of stuff that have accumulated from different characters around. I need to figure out how I'm going to do the rest of this living room. It's too empty. I don't like it. But that thing, that cornucopia over there. Video game. Here's the one bedroom here. This music box is playing that. Fuzzy jar, you know. Nice stuff. My kitchen here. We don't do group cooking here, so it's basically just decorative, honestly. Started doing a workshop here, but I haven't figured out how much stuff I want in it yet. of course, my hot tub, and my seed starter. And then that's empty over there, so I'm not going to bother going into it. But that's basically it. And now, let's go to the Elderwoods. That's enough talking about the house. What? I think I knew I had a Kofi stream bot. I mean, I must have given it permission at some point, but let's do this. Although, since I mentioned the Kofi page, if you go there now, all of my books to date are available there on a pay what you want basis. Oh, that's a. Most of them have most of them don't have a minimum.
Could use
like
a sharp mind like yours.
You can get them for free because they're out of print. The Tall Tales books are out of print right now because I'm rewriting Tall Tales. So the Tall Tales books are out of print because I'm republishing them. I'm rewriting them. I gave a bunch of reasons on the website and on the newsletter. I'm not going to rehash right now, but they needed to be redone, so that's happening. And then but the digital versions are still available, basically. Oh right. Oh no. I forgot about that.
Most of my feelings for you are good.
But anyway.
I do enjoy having you around.
I just realized I forgot to do something I needed to do before I came back. Sorry, we're going back to the house, doing a quick task, and then coming back here. But the anyway, so most of the books you can get for free. If you want, you can get them for free, and that's fine. I would prefer if you didn't, but you can. The only exception is the Beaver Prince. Beaver Prince does have a minimum, and the reason the Beaver Prince has a minimum, as opposed to the other ones, is that I have an arrangement with Alex. Alex is the guy who did the art. Where we split any money that's made on it. So so we split the money made on that. It was a whole conversation we had. I warned him that he would make significantly less money doing that than he would if he just charged me for to do the art. He charged me up front and set a price and included the price of distribution in that price. He would make a lot more money than he would splitting sales with me. He did not listen. That was his choice. But anyway, so we split sales, and So because we split sales, I can't morally bring myself to offer it for free. I owe him a cut, and I'm going to make sure that there is a cut to give him because he deserves. He did really great work on the artwork, and he's a good friend, and I'd hate to screw him over. And so yeah, so the Beaver Prince has a minimum, so that I can pay Alex. Is basically what that is. So I guarantee that I have something to pay Alex on every book that's sold. The Tall Tales ones, they're out of print, so the minimum is 0. And I don't owe anyone anything for them. I did. I only have 2 of those. I haven't even figured out what to do with them yet. I don't know that yet. Supers. What? Oh. Yeah, I have it that right. Alright, well. So I'm looking for some piles of slime for the the piles of slime probably gonna be over here. I'll just start over there. So yeah. Anyway, the moral of the story is go to the Ko-fi page, and you will find those books, the digital versions of the books. If you want the print versions of the books, Beaver Prince is still for sale on Amazon. Tall Tales isn't, but I have like a dozen paper copies, like printed copies yet. So if you go to the talltalesuf.com, you can order those. So like I said, I'm doing the quest stuff, but I'm also just kind of go up here. Looks like I'm just gonna climb, and that'll be that. I don't think I can get on top of that stuff. Yeah, I had the last handful of print versions of the Tall Tales books. Right over there, actually. And yeah, if you order them from talltalesuf.com, I'll send them to you. You can't get them anywhere else. I considered the possibility that what I should have done is leave it for sale until the new versions are written, and then take them off the market, out of print. You know, to replace them with the new ones. And in retrospect, that probably would have been a good idea, but I didn't. So, and I could fix that. I could go on and just make them be a bit back in print. It would be like clicking two buttons, I think. But I'm not going to. I announced that this was what was going to happen, and then I did it, and that's just going to be the way it is. I'm going to sit around fiddling with it and being like, oh, maybe I should go back, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, and just, no. I made a decision. I'm standing by it. But basically right now, I don't know what's going on with a lot of this plot stuff, so I'm just kind of wandering around looking for plot stuff. But I'm also building up supplies. Like I said, I'm keeping like for each building supply, I'm keeping like 100. So this is something worth noting. If you've been playing Palia and you haven't really done Elderwoods yet, one thing that you will figure out pretty quickly is that in Bahari, there's just regular stones laying around all over the place. But there's also there's a lot of like iron ore around, and then very rarely there's pallium. Considerably more rarely. In Elderwoods, the role of that stone in that equation, in that balance, the role of stone is being played by white stone, which is what I just harvested there. Which is seems to be a pretty unique building material. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's what these things are made of, apparently. All this wall stuff. And then the rare thing is platinum. You get platinum rarely around. But what you have roughly as commonly as you have iron in Bahari is pallium. Okay. You just find pallium laying all over the place. In quantities. So I'm like never running out of pallium anymore. This is expanded because it's just everywhere. You've watched me now harvest so much, and I mean like, I love it's medium or small or whatever. When I first got here, when I first got into the expansion the first time, I like found pallium right by the entrance and was like, "Oh, sweet," and put up a flare and said it in chat, and no one seemed to really care. And I was like, "Oh, okay," because I started like 3 hours after everybody else, basically, so they already knew, uh, and I did not. Ooh, what's over there? Lotus. But yeah, you don't harvest as much white stuff. Is the problem. I don't think you harvest as much pallium either. As you do with Bahari. But it doesn't matter. Like, there's so much of it playing around everywhere. Okay, so these stupid things. Ugh. Man, really? Get away. Like weird little mushroom things that pop up. It's weird 'cause you don't like. What you get from them is mushrooms. Which, I mean, makes sense, I guess. No idea where that slam is, but I have to check. Okay, you get mushrooms for their bodies instead of like. They're not like creatures that you get skin or scales or meat from. You just get mushrooms. Oh, but I can make mushroom leather now, which is pretty cool. Muskin or whatever. Sounds real? Like, I think muskin just like is a real substance that you can make in real life. I don't know. Anyway, so that's So there's like random bits of furniture laying around, and you can use the essence that you find laying around to like buy the recipe to make it, which I'll do at some point, but I'm not doing it yet. I need that. I'm not gonna explain like what all the darkness is and everything, because that's too spoilery. You're gonna want to play to get the story, but I don't remember what I was talking about. Elder. Yeah, P8. Never seen. Elder. That's oh, there's the slime. Some slime. I guess the other way. What's that one? Okay. All right. Where's that flare? Oh, the flare. Okay. Top left. So over here, yes. Orchid. What the heck is elderflower? I don't even know what elderflower is. I think I've never seen one. Which means it's a resource that I don't have any of. Sure would like to. Did I wait too long? These trees aren't like a new thing. They're just cursed. I mean, the trees are new. There's a flare anywhere. I don't see. Yeah, the trees get you ancient wood, which cool. This is my first orchid, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I think I missed it. Oh well. He's down. Eight shit. Oh, cutting. That's cool. Good. On the one hand, I should be chopping more of these to like sell the plants or whatever. Because how often is that running? What? But also, I don't know. I have 300,000 dollars or whatever it is. Like, I don't even know what to spend it on. I guess I could just like expand my house, get much more licenses, get more territory, another house plot. Just really go nuts on like decorating houses and buying supplies and stuff, but like I don't wanna. enemies so fast. That's basically the only way to get them. Oh, good. I'll get some skills. Oh, that's cute. I don't know that I recognize that. That night one that I... Yeah, Night Shadow. Cool. And the beans apparently grow wild up here. In Matana Grove. That's where I got the one that I found so far. And I should do that, but I want to get this slime thing sorted. Yeah, supplies. I don't even know what the supplies are for. What's a veil pixie? Of which I have about... Well, I have 5. I'm keeping 5 of each bug. So. But I get them so often. And I just sell them for the most part because, you know, like I said, I keep 5, so. Get 20 of the stupid thing. I'm selling 15 of it. I should just run over there, but I get lost in this stupid cave every time. Well, I'm not getting used to it if I can do it. Better just do it. Run around through that cave enough, I'll get used to it. Have a good sense of how to get around. I find platinum here once in a while. I don't know if I'm platinum right now, but you know. There's all new fish. I haven't caught very many of them, but just a wee little tiny few. I keep not bringing all my fishing stuff. Like, ooh. Come on! Dang it. I can't catch this. The thing is, the frogs are caught with the smoke bombs, like the bugs. But then they go into the water, and the smoke bombs don't work in the water. And so you just can't get them. That was an oversight. I think the people of Palia need to sort that one out. What is that? Oh, that's the... No? What is it? What's that direction? How many meters in that direction? What? Did I shoot something? What was... Let me just see what it was. Oh, is it the guy got away? Oh, Gapu that I... Oh! Wow. Okay. That is crazy. So, a member of my family was playing Palia on the Switch, and I was playing on my computer. Probably 6 months ago. And we were in a party, obviously. And then we signed off game, and for some reason, it still showed them as being in my party. Even though they weren't even on anymore. And it showed them on my party consistently every time I played ever since. And I couldn't remove them from my party, and I couldn't figure out what to do about that. And just now, while you were watching, it finally caught up and was like, oh yeah, they're not in your party. What? I don't know what's up with that. I don't know how that happened. But that's good. Good that it did happen. Or that, you know, finally removed them from my party or whatever. It was frustrating. I was just like, yeah, it's happening. And now it's resolved. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if they're still out of my party next time I play. My hope is that you just saw the game fix that weird glitch. Okay, back to the slime. I do need artifacts. But I don't really have anything to trade for them. Like, it seems like people want other artifacts for them, and I'm not carrying any artifacts around. I haven't gotten any. Well, I have gotten some, but I've been using them for the thing. So mad about that frog. There's some slime. Anyway, there's Ogapu. They spit slime at you. And then run away. Hey, platinum, but I'm not gonna flag it because it looks like it's disappearing. What's this? I don't know if I've been over here. Oh, I have actually. Okay, well. Not gonna. Oh! Ugh. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Foraging mystery bag. Perfectly normal mushroom. What the hell is that? Ancient wood seed. Oh, that's happening. That platinum? It is. Okay. It's D6. Yes, there's like a lucrative like trading relics thing happening, which is cool. It's a cool little additional function. But like, I don't know. I know the stuff I would participate, so I like the idea, and I'll probably do more of it at some point. Once I have a bonus artifact I don't need or whatever. Seems like people are ending up with like the same artifact multiple times somehow. And I have not had that problem yet. But I also just haven't been around a whole lot. So like, those guys are one of the ways you get rid of them. Give them their offering, and they frequently give you an artifact. Not always, but frequently. We had to find this specific flower to give them, which I don't have any of on hand right now. I do have a couple of these. But I didn't bring any with me. And I haven't found any yet. But my inventory is almost full. There is a thing where you can there's this thing in the store where I'll show you. This thing right here. So the courier, like this all this stuff looks really cool. Oh, I'm gonna get this as soon as I can. But this founder courier pet, basically you can put 4 stacks of stuff on your pal cat or pet or whatever you have for pet, and send it to your house. And they're, at some point they're gonna do more, like 8, I guess. And look at that jack outfit. I want that. I have to see what these look like on my character. Yeah, you send, so you don't have to like. But it's $30 real dollars, and so I have it.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Ooh, nice.
I do enjoy having you around.
Oh, good. Yeah, sacred flower. I am. Nice. That's cool. But this is what I'm saving it for. Boost star quality. Yeah, alright. That works there. But 550 vessels. Yeah, okay. See, and then they have this stuff here. I already got that one, so I get alerted when I find an artifact just laying around.
Let us put our heads together.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. Torn on whether to look for more of those things. Yeah, I'll look for more of those things. And then those beans. Ethu, what up?
Ah, I was just thinking about you.
I bet. All of it, 3,000.
If you ever need a hand, let me know.
Okay. Anyway, I look for more of those beans. And then I will sign off. No. Then I'll go back to my farm. Go deal with my farm. And then I'll sign off. Just oh yeah, I'm down there. I don't know how rare the beams are. Like, should I be telling people when I find it? I've only found them once, but I'm also sometimes just very unlucky, so who knows? Oh, good waste on a platform. Oh, that's pretty. It's wasted. My potion's pretty well. I gotta do just like you get some people together, go hunting for Tapu. I get tired. Just turn to the hunting plot. Do my farm stuff. And then nice. That little Kitsu buddy leaves me such good stuff. Basic maintenance stuff before I sign off. There. You get some hardwood. Yeah, this is. There's people on my discuss the most strategic way to make the most money off of your plans, and like that's great if you're very new to it and you just really have a lot of use for the money in game, really looking to build up quickly or whatever. Or like I said, you're just starting to get there quickly. I definitely advise looking up those guides. I did not. I don't know if they actually existed when I was new with Palia, which was like late 2023. But I don't care about it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I have so much money in the game that I don't even know what to do with it. I would send it to people if I could, but I don't find a way to do that. So I know, but so all that to say, this is the way that I'm doing this is not it is not the way that they're going to tell you in those guides how to do it, and they are right. Like, if you want to make the most money you can off of your target as quickly as possible, you want to do it the way that they're talking about it and not the way that I'm doing it. But I like the way. And like I said, I don't need to be racing to make more money. So I'm gonna take all that as you will. I don't know what I said about how long it takes to batter fry beans to grow. Alright. Sure on carrot. Make a bunch of preserves. Then I use those to make this stuff. Yeah, I keep this thing way too full. Part of it is that I limit myself to 5 of each type of bug. Except the crabs, because we use the crabs more in cooking. That's what it says. Crops. And then sometimes I'll sell my plants down to 50, but I try not to do that too much. It's better to just use them for other things. But like once you start getting like 2 or something, it's just ridiculous. I haven't figured out how to get the other ones yet. Or the substance of this stuff. Yeah, so these things, I make them into their most lucrative form. And that form, I try to maintain 100 of. And I try to maintain. So basically, yeah, so like, flowing fuse wood. Anything over 100, I'll ship off to turn into planks. Planks over 100 I sell, and then when I go to do stuff with it, I always have my weight stone up to well, at 100. It's like the stone, I turn into glass panes, and the glass pane, anything over 100 stone, which obviously to make it beautiful. I have a couple of unused crafting tables. Hold on a second. Their house. I need to be working through stone so much faster than I am. Anyway, so make a bunch of glass panes, and then I turn a bunch of glass panes into light bulbs, glass bulbs, and then I sell the glass bulbs because the glass bulbs are worth more. And like, I don't know what that means for like. You know, actually getting more per stone that way. I think I probably am. But like, whatever. Any more stone bricks? Yeah. Every type of brick. Bar. Guess I'll be doing that soon. Oh. Dang it. Yeah. What? Cool. That's cool. Why is it not letting me moderate? Oh well. Oops. Well, anyway, yeah, I guess that's everything set up. I'm gonna do for right now. This. Yeah, these beans come in later. They look cool. Anything loaded everywhere. Oh well. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm gonna sign out. Don't forget to that we fundraise for Children's Miracle Network hospitals here. So click the link below the stream. If you're watching this on Twitch or if you're watching this on YouTube, actually it'll be below the video on YouTube as well. So either way, really appreciate you being here with me, and yeah, I'll probably try to stream some more soon. So let me see, what's this one? Where's it at? It got changed. My emotes changed. I selected the new thing of emotes. When did it get changed? Anyway, thanks for playing. See you next time.